Evening. Oh wow, I actually got it right. There we go. I was worried that the camera was all wrong. I basically balls this up completely. So I've got two webcams now, and Streamlabs doesn't seem to work very well when you've got two of the same webcam. Uh, so yeah, I've been trying to get that working, and it seems to be all right because this one's working. We'll see when we go to both. Am I talking? Yep. Cool. So yeah, that light's a bit bright. Hey Nate, how's it going, man? Yeah, turn that down. I look like a ghost even more than normal. Yeah, how's it going, man? Good to see you. And you, Kev. Let me just untangle this cable a little bit. There we go. So yeah, we're at Suzuka, one of your favourite tracks, Nate. I think it's one of your favourite. I see you do it a lot. But this is the first time that I've ever done it. Only game I've ever driven this in is F1. I've never done an ATC. I've always avoided LFM when it's been at Suzuka. I don't know why. I'm just really scared of learning. And yeah, I thought, well, seeing as we need to keep this GT3 momentum going, I've got no choice. So having to do it tonight. But actually, so I did it for the first time yesterday for about 10, 15 laps and slowly got the hang of it. And then we did some more practice just before I went live, so about another 20 minutes or so. And yeah, we're down to, I think my quickest lap is a 2:20.01. So we're very like a 100th away or 2/100ths away of getting into the 159s. But that's obviously, my best lap. A consistent lap for me is probably, I don't know, mid to high 2 minutes. I don't think we sort of 2:01 is very comfortable, but I don't think that's gonna be quick enough to sort of compete in the races. Looking at the splits, so if I quickly see what the last race was, worrying that probably about our split. So yeah, if you look, it's about mid 2 zeros, a couple of 2:01s, and then obviously 2:02s. You get further back, but if we want to be competitive, we need to be, in the 2 minutes, bang on. If I can do my fastest lap time for around the track, then we should be on to a fairly decent result. But obviously, hot lapping pace and race pace are two very different things. Let's get registered for the race, and yeah, let's jump right in. Yeah, man, I haven't got the lighting and what's the word? The cinematography, is that the one? The know-how that you have with your awesome lighting and everything and your expensive cameras. So you have to make do with my like five pound ring light and then my little webcams. I was using my mirrorless camera for a while, but it got so hot, man. I just didn't want to use it anymore. I was really worried about damaging the camera if I kept using it. So I've kind of stopped that. Although it's a better picture quality, I just didn't want to do some long-term damage. Plus the batteries, they got so hot. It's always made me nervous that they're just going to go pop one day. Yeah, let's move that ever so slightly. Going by what little screen I have over there. So I'm not looking into your soul, I'm just looking past to look at the other screen. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's weird. So every time you restart your machine with these webcams, it doesn't ever save the settings, and by default, it auto compensates for low lighting. And obviously, even with the ring light on and stuff, it still considers this low lighting. So it always really like blows out the image. So I have to remember every time to sort of set that. And occasionally, if I change one, then it resets the other one. So yeah, it's just a nightmare. Um, I don't know. I have no idea why it doesn't sort of have persistent settings, but yeah, it's a bit of a Logitech issue, that is. Right. So hopefully this foot cam should work when we loading in the game. I'll put that on. I'm not sure what the lighting is going to look like. It's very ghetto. That the camera is basically on the floor on the little tripod that comes with um, the camera, but it doesn't look pretty. Let's put it that way.
Riku, nice
Here we
for you,
go. Man, I can't see.
Sorry.
think we're ever so slightly low, aren't we? I need to raise the camera up a little bit. 2 seconds. Oh man, what have you done? What have I done? Yeah, this is what I mean about ghetto. I'm trying to make it so you're not looking at my shorts. No one wants that. Right, here we go. I think you kind of gonna almost be. So apologise. Do let me know if it's unfortunately a bit of a bad image. But yeah. Right, so let's see what we got. How's the overlays? Yeah, all there. New camera's not covering anything. Good stuff. Right, we're going to do my little tip thing that I did in the video. We're going to go to our own little session just so I'm not getting anyone's way.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line.
That's where I lose most of my time as a hairpin. I thought it was always going to be Sector 1 that would be the difficult part to learn for me, because obviously it's the most technical part of the track, but no, it's that hairpin every time. Without fail, I'd mess it up. Oh, get those off tracks out the way now. Oh, cut that a bit. Hey man, how's it going, Ben? Yeah, I gotta admit, I was just saying at the start of the stream that I always avoided this track in iRacing and ACC. But I'm actually really enjoying it now. Certainly a lot less scary than I originally thought it would be. Oh, we slowed down a bit too much then. There you go, personal best. Obviously, you got the off track right at the end.
Place.
But, yeah, I'll take that. Right. Qualifying then. I'm really hoping we're in not sort of a high number in the split. I could do with, for first race, just being sort of middle of the split or something. But I think if it's anything like the last few races, we're going to be sort of top 5. How is the foot cam? Is the angle any good, or can you actually see anything? I can't. From here, I can barely see Streamlabs, so I can see pedals moving, which is kind of what you want to be able to see, but I can't see if the angle is fairly crap. While practice is going, I'll tweet this out. Not that it ever seems to make much of a difference, but it can't hurt. Ah, why can't I see that? Ah, there we go. Let's have a look. Where are we? Hey, there we go. I got my wish. Middle of the split. So the pressure's still there because obviously we want to get a good position, but it means that don't necessarily aren't as much pressure we had before, where we kind of had to finish top 5 to not lose iRacing. So yeah, that's helpful. Sorry, just tweeting this out. Forgive me. Yeah? We haven't got time to do a
The
lap
track
anyway.
temperature is increasing. It's now 47 Celsius.
Right, all done. Apparently not. Okay, never mind. So yeah, if we can get that time we got just now in practice, I think that'll do us fairly well. Although looking at Matt's time, his quickest round here is a 1:59, so he's already got some pace. Yeah, but I don't know if it's just you here, but is that foot cam all right? Or do I need to move it again? No, you're not having Twitter access.
Exit's clear. Don't cross the white line. All right, Toby. We've got 2 laps. Let's get this done.
Ideally, I'd like to have it side on or that kind of angle, but I need to get some kind of tripod or monopod for it because the tripod that comes with the camera isn't tall enough. Oh, cheers, man. That's cool. If you think it looks good, then yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, no worries. Just good to have you here. Don't worry if you're not fully concentrating on the stream. I really need to get better at that. It's one area where I'm probably losing about 2/10 minimum. Here we go. Bit more patient on throttle. Yeah, I think that's my problem, is I am a bit too keen. Oh, that's not a good start. Yeah, there we go. That seemed a bit better. Cheers, Ben. Just you're so slow around there that it feels like if you hold off any longer on the throttle, that you're just basically coming to a stop. No. Oh, that's a shame. Right, okay, well, treat this as a banker lap then. It's not going to be our quickest lap by any means, but get some kind of time on the board. Oh no, oh no. It is all or nothing on this one then. Oh no. I knew I was going to do that. I was trying to make up time in the chicane, and that's the worst place to try and make up time. Right, okay, all or nothing then. All or nothing. God, I'm not driving well. All flustered. Already, look at that. Man, yeah, this certainly isn't going to be our best time, but we'll see what we can do. Sloppy traction there, that was bad. Right, well, we need to get this chicane right.
This lap for Mole 201.62.
Ever so slightly cautious, but I just wanted to get it right. Sloppy traction, yeah. What was that? 2:01, man, that's not good. Second, well, nearly a second and a half what we were off in the practice. Wonder if dropping down to first will help there, like doing a short shift up to second once we've got moving. Which can't seem.
That's the end of the session. P8.
There you go. P8. Oh dear, that's not where I want it to be. I know it's easily said and done, or easy said and done, but if we would have got our time we got in practice, we would have been pole by, well, 3/10 of a second. That's what I mean. Hot lap and sort of practice pace is nothing if you can't get your race pace down. So. Yeah, shit. Okay, well, because we're kind of 11 in the split, that's not necessarily the worst thing in the world to finish 8th. This is our first race here. I'm not going to beat myself up about it. I could have done without being in the middle of the pack for lap 1 though. Yeah, the thing is with me, John, is I just get nerves just instantly take over. Like practice, you just go on autopilot. It's all muscle memory and instinct and stuff like that. But as soon as you're in qualifying or a race, you're overthinking everything. Like every corner you come up to, you're like, right, am I braking enough? Am I braking too much? Whereas in practice, you're not even thinking like that. You're just going through the motions and doing lap after lap. So it's just, yeah, I need to stop overthinking basically. Because that chicane, I'm normally quite. I wouldn't say I'm the best at it, but I'm normally quite good at getting the braking point right, slowing down enough, and getting through it okay. Whereas on that first qualifying lap, I was like, oh, when am I going to brake? Am I braking too late? And then by the time I actually thought about it and put the brakes on, we'd messed it up and gone too deep. Still, we're not going to go for the most ambitious result today. If I can get a top 10 on this first race, I'll be pleased with that. And then obviously by the end of the week, try and get to a podium.
20 minutes. The track temp is 48. The air temp is 23 Celsius.
You know what it is as well? Every time I've done a race this season that involves...
Follow car number 19 in the right lane.
A chicane near the start of the race, like on the pace lap, formation lap, whatever you want to call it. It's been an absolute train wreck. So Spa, Montreal, it never goes smoothly. And obviously we got this one here, so I'm sure it'll be much the same. Yeah, cheers, mate. Good start. Good start, that, mate. Setting the tone for the race.
Don't do these silly things, man.
Well, I can only go as fast as the guy in front of me, mate. You just leave a bit of space, yeah? Knobhead.
Okay, Toby. Here we go.
Oh, you alright, mate? You just cut in front of me? Alright, cool.
That's 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes.
Well, this doesn't bode well, does it?
Car right.
Please.
Still there.
Come on, man.
Clear right. On your right. Clear right. Car right. Still there.
Ah,
Right
dude.
side's clear.
Thank you. I can go too wide into the S's at Suzuka. Absolute mad lad. Well, anyone who's watched my races know that when shit like that happens on lap 1, I get really flustered and I find it quite hard to settle down.
Right. Let's build on it.
Because now, not only have I got to focus on my race, I'm worried about what the guys behind me. Thankfully, it's not the guy who went into us. It was a Porsche, I think.
Left side.
God's sake. All right there, mate.
Hold clear left. Car left. Clear left.
Now the Porsche is behind us. Oh, dude. Come on. Oh. Oh my god. Whoa, Jesus Christ, man.
What do you think of fucking train, man? Don't you see the yellow flag?
Car left. Clear left. P8.
Oh, I need to get past this guy. He brakes far too much. Right, slowly starting to get comfortable. Oof. One thing I found in the Merc, as much as I love it, and well, you know that from the way I drive it all the time, it's very bad on traction. Oh, Toby.
Car right. Hold your clear right.
Oh, that was ballsy going there.
Come on, Toby. Good stuff. Keep it coming.
Threw my line off a bit, but we got the position. Not my smartest move going there, but paid off.
P7.
Ben and Nate, if you're still there, I know you're editing as well. But if I'm going far too slow through the S's, do let me know. Like, I feel like I am, but then I also feel like if I try and push it any more than that, I'm going to start making mistakes.
Minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go. The gap behind's increased to 1.9 seconds.
Yeah, it definitely helps with the later on the throttle. I just need to get the line right as well. Went far too wide there. Oh. Yeah, don't we chat while going through that corner, for God's sake.
Okay, Toby, you're reeling. Mole in. The gap is 1.7 seconds.
Ben, I still remember your absolute legendary power slide round Suzuka. I can't remember what car that is, where you basically drifted round this corner here. Yeah, way too wide there. Slowly catching these guys.
Slow down, very good slow. Ben. If you know how it stays, I do it.
Oh, shut up, Javier.
You're reeling. Mole in. The gap's now 0.6.
Vocal guy, ain't he? Oh, he let me go. He let me go. I wasn't expecting that. I thought he's blocking the inside.
Nice move, mate.
Sorry, mate. I didn't realise you let me go. I thought you were defending. My bad.
Okay, Toby, don't think about the lap times. Just hit each and every apex. 6th place. You've just done a 2:01.10. Mole is closing in. The gap is now 0.6.
Jim, I've only just overtaken him, lad. Come on, give me a chance. I don't know what the car of choice is on here.
Don't let this guy distract you.
I guess, as always, BMW's the all-rounder, like the safe bet. But quite a lot of people just look like they choose a Porsche. Thought we were going to shake off Benjamin a bit more by now, since how quick we were before, but sticking with us.
You've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go. Okay, Toby. Halfway home. Fuel's good.
Just outside this guy's draft, I think, which is annoying. Could have used that. What's going on here?
Yellow flag. Caution. You're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 1.1.
That's better. Yeah, that's better. That's what we want. Oh. Bit of a better line. Still not great with traction. Like even then, the car is just so difficult to get proper traction. You really need to sort of be facing
201.31.
in the wrong direction before you can start turning. It's oh.
The gap to Mole behind is now 0.9.
Oh, Benjamin's catching us again. Found some pace. Oh no! 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 Ah, damn it. Could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. We've only dropped 2 positions. That's what you get when you drive to the relative and not to the road.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 2.6 seconds.
Yeah, I've hit that curb so many times practicing. I don't often spin on this track. Like I don't go quick either, but I don't often spin. But when I do, it's yeah.
Come on, stay focused. Apexes and exits, apexes and exits. All right, Toby, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Oh no. Come on, come on. Right. He is going to have the same run on us that we did
You've used half
with
your
him.
fuel.
Is he going to go for it like we did with him? It looks
Left
like it.
side.
No,
Left.
he's thought better of it. Clearly not as stupid as I am.
Track limits, watch those lines.
Don't really care about safety rating at the moment. We're already going to lose. Get an 8x in the 20-minute race, but I'm more worried about position now. I'm hitting that apex too early. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? Why is he going so slow? Oh,
Okay, Toby, you're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 0.49.
why did he slow down so much? He hasn't slowed down long enough for it to be a slowdown, and I didn't see him go off.
Car right.
Ah,
Clear right. Car left.
that's on me.
Clear left. Push, push. Car right. Right side.
Damn
clear.
it.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Oh well. Sorry, mate. That was totally on me. If I'd have slowed down anymore, I'd have been going in reverse, so... Well, we're still top 10. It's not been a pretty race. We've made some stupid mistakes. Like, we're going to lose. I think we're going to go below 2, so we're probably going to drop down to about 1.4 safety rating, I think, because of the bump you get when you drop down. Yeah, man, that was on me. Obviously, I should have anticipated it better, but he was going so slow. Like, I just don't know what more other than completely slam the brakes on, but I'd say that was 70-30 on me. But it's annoying because we could have been 6th or 7th, I think. Whatever we were before we spun. And obviously spinning in that place put us in the position we found ourselves in, where we got into that little confrontation there, so we kind of got ourselves to blame. My poor safety rating though. I'm going to need to do some Mazda races or something to start from the pits to get some of this back. Oh dear. God, I got air conditioning in this room, as I mentioned many times, but it just does not cope well with these temperatures. It's so hot in here. Well, that guy was coming to a complete stop then. Yeah, good race, guys. Sorry about whoever it was I took out. My bad. There we go.
That's it. We're done.
P9. To be fair, he could have been a lot more of a dick about it. He could have... I I would have probably lost my cool a lot more than he did. Oh, I'm almost scared to check my safety rating. So we were on 2.2, I think, or 2.24. I think with the 12X, we're probably going to lose 0.3, maybe. And obviously, because we'll then go below 2, we'll get the 0.4 bump. So we're going to lose about 0.7, I reckon. Which is not good. We've still got plenty of time to make it up before the end of the season, but yeah, I don't really want to have to be doing races from the pits because then I lose iRating unless I get lucky. Oh, it was the guy who hit me was the guy I took out. You could say that's karma. I don't want to be as petty as that, but you could call it karma. I thought it was Javier that took us out, because as soon as I said, like, what are you doing, he started mouthing off, so I thought it was Javier that took us out, but no. So there you go. I didn't feel quite as bad. It's still not a nice feeling taking someone out and ruining someone's race, but yeah, he did give us a 4X at the start. Hey, here's a question. Where's the pit entry at Suzuka? Serious question. Where is it? You can tell I don't do that. Ah, there we go. For some reason I thought it was just after the chicane.
The pit lane speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour.
Geez, got bloody full-on air raid sirens for their pit alarms. I think we've missed our pit guy. No, we haven't. He's up ahead. Oh dear. Let's have a look. Let's have a look what we lost. Our car's in reasonably good condition for the battering it took. Right. Let's. Oh. Look at that. So I didn't lose. Oh, hold on. That's a practice event. Yeah, I didn't lose the 0.4. I must have lost 0.24 that race because we're bang on 2. So any more and I would have taken that dip. But it's good in a way. Bit of pressure on the next race, have a clean race so we don't go under. But yeah. Sorry guys, 2 seconds. Being summoned, I think. Ah, shit. Sorry, 2 seconds, guys. I just got a reply to this. But yeah, that was... why are the results not coming up yet? For some reason... Oh, I guess there's still cars running. Yeah, so... Do I do the VRS? I'm not being a wimp, but honestly, it's so hot in here. I really want to do the VRS because I think I quite enjoyed that. Other than the spin and the taking a guy out, that was a fairly good race. Do I want to do 40 minutes? Because I'm roasting. I'd love to know what temperature it is in here. I've got the aircon set to 21 and my GPU is still at 70 degrees. Normally it sits around 60, 65. So yeah, it's definitely warmer in here than normal. Oh, that's the wrong one, isn't it? Come on. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to find the results. I guess we were in that one, 1610. Yeah, there we go. So we gained 10 iRating, which is still good. I'll take any plus. And we lost, we lost 0.24. So, man, that was lucky. I don't know if there's some kind of barrier where if you're, I don't know, it stops you going under rather than punishing you. Obviously, if you go above, I know it can sometimes round you up. I wonder if it's the other way when you're going to lose. Because, yeah, that does seem a bit convenient that we've lost 0.24. And given we got 12 incident points in a 20-minute race, I would expect him to lose a fair bit more than that. What was our quickest lap? 2:01.1. That wasn't even that quick, really, was it? I'm clutching at straws here from a performance point of view, but it was the fourth fastest lap of the race. I'll take that. So we've got some pace. That's the thing. We've got some pace. I'm not normally when I go into a track for the first time, like especially on a Wednesday. I've only had 1 day practicing. Normally on a week where it's a new track, I won't actually race until about Saturday, Sunday. But with this, I felt a little more comfortable. But even so, on a first time racing on it, I'd expect to sort of really struggle. People just, it's knowing when to defend, when not to defend. Like that stupid move I took going too wide into the flat out bend. I can't remember what it's called. Someone please correct me if they know it. But yeah, that was a bit stupid. I probably shouldn't have done that. And yeah, just know where to defend, where not to defend. And yeah, so that said, to go in on the first race on a Wednesday and get 9th, I mean, we qualified 8th, so we only lost 1 position. I think we were running in 6th until that spin. So yeah, it was all right. We were doing all right. And in fact, we were catching, was it Sylvain? We were catching him. And another couple of laps, we'd have been right on his tail. So we could have potentially got a top 5. But I think the guys above him, like top 4, were way, way ahead. Oh man, hey Mike, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, I don't know if you saw much of the race or if you've just joined, but yeah, we've of course you wouldn't have watched it because you were just doing it. But yeah, we had thankfully no real damage, but we got shunted on the pace lap and got 4x, and then yeah, had a bit of a spin, but we ended up taking the guy who gave the 4x out, not intentionally. It was I think he was going a bit too slow. I maybe didn't anticipate enough, but yeah, it wasn't the cleanest race from me. But top 10, first time doing Suzuka, can't complain too much at that. What do I do? I don't know what to do it. We've got 2 minutes to decide. I do need to take the dog for a walk, but it's still, even now, it's 27 out there, so it's probably still a bit too hot for him. If you got 7. If you got 7, I'll do it. Might as well. Could regret this massively, but too late now. Yeah, I really like it. Weirdly, the one, so the bit that always put me off was sector 1, like the S's. I just always thought those are far too technical and far too sort of difficult to get right, that I wouldn't ever want to do this track. But that part of the track for me, although I'm not saying I'm super quick at it, is probably my most enjoyable part of the track, in terms of flow and just being able to get it fairly comfortable. It's a middle sector that gets me, the hairpin, and yeah, pretty much just the hairpin. Sector 3 is all right. It could be a bit more consistent in the chicane. Yeah. Right, so we've got a bit more of a cushion in terms of getting safety rating. We don't have to worry about it being a 20-minute race, so we could get a few more X's. Not that I want to get 12 again. Yeah, exactly the same, Mike. I mean, Ben told me to be a bit later on the throttle, which helped a little bit, but it's still, especially when you've got someone close to you or you're chasing someone, it's very hard to sort of mentally say, right, I need to be patient, because you just want to, you want to get that gap down or get away from the guy behind you. And yeah, the Mercedes for me just seems very bad on traction anyway. It's very difficult in most corners, really. You have to be really careful with the throttle, more so than, say, the Ferrari, where you can be, a bit more happy with the throttle, a bit more trigger happy and not so patient. That might just be me. Maybe I probably should try the BMW at some point. Everyone always says to give that a go. But why is it not letting me join a session? Oh, there we go. Yeah, we're going to miss practice, which is no bad thing. Yeah, I need to try the BMW. And the only other car that I wouldn't mind trying is the McLaren. But everyone always says that's rubbish now. Like it's kind of been left behind a bit with like the Merc coming in recently, and then obviously the Porsche and BMW and everything. You don't see many McLarens. Maybe I'm just not looking, but it seems to mostly be Mercedes, Porsche. Saw quite a lot of Audis in. I didn't necessarily see many in Suzuka, but Hungaroring there's a lot of Audis. Just looking at the iRating of these guys here, I think we're going to be about the middle again in terms of car number, which is good. And again, we're running the baseline setup. I haven't practiced with a setup, and I don't want to go load one up now and potentially cause issues for myself not knowing how to drive it. So yeah, we're going to the baseline. It's probably not going to be the quickest car on track, but I don't think we would have been even with a setup. So it's not going to ruin my race too much. All right. Cool. We are car number 7 in the split. Oh, no, we're not. Why is it? Oh, Race Lab's just being weird. Car number 16. Okay. I'm pleased with that. So, again, not so much pressure. Is anyone in? Is the guy we just took out in? No. That's weird. Now I'm sort of going up in iRate and I don't recognise anyone anymore. I said that I think last stream as well, but it was always nice before when I kind of knew a lot of the people because you know whether you can trust them or whether they're absolute psychos or not in terms of taking people out. Yeah, we don't really have that anymore since we've gone up. Jeez, look at that. If you look at the standings, the top left, it's just all Mercedes, BMW and a Ferrari up there, but other than that. Can you use Race Labs without... I think so. What do you mean without taskbar? So I might be being dumb there. When you go up, normally, yeah, people drive a little bit. See, it's weird you say that, John. Like I found the opposite. I don't know. Maybe when sort of around 1200, 1400, because you get the rookies coming in at 1350 as soon as they get their license. I think a lot of people just want to get away from that range, so they drive a bit more sensibly to just try and get through the race and get iRating. Whereas now I found like the races a couple of races ago when we were in Sandown and then Spa, it's absolute knobheads. I've never seen anything like it. It's ridiculous. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. Yeah, Mike, definitely recommend Race Labs.
If exit looks clear, we have 2 laps to get the job done.
I know, what's the other one? Caps, is it? I was using that before, but I could never get it set up properly. So I stopped using that. Yeah, Race Labs is great. And if you want to pay for it, you get a bit more features in terms of pre-made layouts and stuff. It's like £3 a month, which if you play iRacing most days, that's nothing really.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 46 Celsius.
I hope I don't end up regretting this race in terms of finishing the evening on a sour note, but yeah, we can't always have a good race. A little bit early on the throttle there. Right, try and get 2 laps in. I don't want all the pressure of being on the last lap again. Wasn't very clean. I had to back out a bit there, otherwise I'd have gotten off track. Bit better. .201, okay.
P4, you've just done a 2:00.1.
That's not bad, that. Oh, we're 10.42 up there. Ah, just traction messed up for us there. Oh well. Basically 2 identical laps in terms of time. Jeez, that's mad, isn't it? So in the GT3 challenge race, that time that we just got would have been pole by a mile. But in this, it's good enough for 8th. So yeah, looks like we're starting where we just started in the last race as well. That was a good lap as well. I was pleased with that, but yeah, clearly not quick enough. That's normally the case though with the VRS sprint. You normally go from, fairly quick people to quick people. I guess I don't know how to phrase this without sort of belittling the people that do the 20-minute races, but yeah, the sort of better people tend to do like the longer races. I think I could be chatting shit there. I probably am, but it's normally what I find is that the VRS sprints are quicker. Splits setups aside, just generally across the entire grid, like the lap times are sort of a half a second up. I mean, we're half a second up there. Actually, no, I think we're even a second up, aren't we? We did a terrible lap in the GT3 or the 20-minute race.
That's the end of the session. P9.
We're right in the thick of it again. P9. Weird. So as is normally the case with these races, we're just letting Jim sort the fuel strategy out for us. We're just going to come in basically when we've emptied the tank. So it normally works out with the way Jim does it to be sort of basically 3-4 laps from the end. And that tends to be what most people do as well. Uh-oh, game's crashed. No, it hasn't. Why can't I click? Hello? What's going on? Why can't I click? Oh, there we go. Word then that we'd crashed again. Are you kidding me, guys? I did this VRS sprint race because we had 7 viewers, and that's fairly high for us, and we now got 3. Ah, man, you trolling me. Good luck, everyone. I don't know why I say good luck.
Yeah, good luck, everyone.
It's
Yeah, have fun. Remember, 40 minutes.
yeah, not the best side to start on
Good
for
luck, guys.
this part of the race because I don't really want to be on the inside and the S's. So I'm hoping we get a good start and go out to the outside. Yeah, no, that's true, man. Yeah, but obviously I'm a long way from being monetized yet. I think I need another 840 odd subs yet. So, and at the rate we're going up, I think we don't have to worry about that for the next year or 2. Yeah, we'll just chill out and just enjoy the stream. And if people want to watch, they want to watch. I would have been racing anyway, so you may as well watch, and I appreciate you stopping by.
40
Right,
minutes.
let's go.
The track temp is 47. The air temp is 22 Celsius.
Clear tyres, so we're not changing tyres in the...
We need to follow car number 09 in the left lane. Catch up to car number 09.
Right, well, let's not get punted this time. So I'm just basically... Normally I'd be warming the brakes up, but I don't want to brake because the last time we put the brakes on, the guy went into the back of us. I don't think it did any damage. Cheers, John. Here's for Chris Akabusi, sitting in a cell overnight after terrorising kids in Sports Direct.
Green, green, green.
Right, we got our wish to go on the outside. Oh, where you going, mate? Where you going? Where you going? Please don't cut in. Oh, my days. I know everyone... I mean, my line is totally based off VRS. But so I know everyone's line's different, but sometimes I'm like, why are you braking, man? Just lift off. But then this is my first race. Who am I to sort of give advice on how to drive this track? Right, so we want a good race, but we want a clean race, because I need some safety rating. Oh, days. Oh, wait. Yeah, Heart is racing. Heart is going absolutely mad. Right, so these are going to go 3 wide, I think. Let's see if they take each other out.
Good run.
Go.
Oh god, he's braking. Why are you braking? Oh god, man. Oh, it's a big pilot behind us.
Seventh position.
Big pilot behind us.
Nice one.
Yeah, sorry if I'm a bit quiet these open laps. I'm just trying to work my way into sort of the placings at the moment and work out what kind of gaps we're working with. Oh,
Yellow flag.
right, lap 2, and again someone bins it in the chicane.
Nice one, nice. Very nice.
P6. Your lap time was at 2:01.26.
Yeah, I'm braking a little bit early there. And because of that, I'm trying to make the time up in that second part, and it's costing me into the entry of the next corner.
The guy behind's reeling you in. The gap's now 0.7.
Oh, get off.
Okay, Toby, we've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
I don't know why I keep getting that wrong. I'm just watching the guy in front of me and I I'm having to lift off and losing quite a lot of time through there. Idiot. Yeah, it's back out there. I've done that so many times. Like stayed on the throttle there, and then you just hit the edge of the track, and you're going off. Right, Aurelio is catching us here.
He's all over you. Keep your exit speeds up. Stay smooth.
I wouldn't say he's all over me, Jim. We just need to stay within 1.3 of this guy ahead so we can stay in his draft. Just about. That's better.
The stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Oh, safety rating. I don't think we're going to keep on to this. What do you call it? 2. I think we could be losing again here. That guy behind, he's like very aggressive into that first part of the S's. No. Yeah. Yep. Oh, Jesus.
Stay between the lines, please, Toby.
Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. That's exactly what I said was going to happen in the last race.
We'll need to refuel 33 minutes into the race.
I'm definitely going to have to
We'll need to
meatball.
come
Yeah.
in for repairs. They've
Oh,
shown
well.
us the meatball flag.
So that's, yeah, I'm glad I did that race. Just pushing too hard because that guy was catching. That's what happens. So yeah, we're definitely losing our safety rating now. I see what the optional, the required repairs are, but I think I'm just going to call it there because, yeah, that's race done. Shit. This is why I don't do VRS sprint races. I just much prefer the 20-minute ones. I said exactly that on that part, the last lap, that will happen. Because I'm pushing and I'm too early on the throttle. But yeah. Damn it. Oh well, we're probably going to lose, what, about... We're only going to lose 24 I rating. I don't know how many cars have crashed out. Let's have a look. Can you not look? I thought you could see...
Fernandez is leading the race.
Yeah, so I think we're going to lose a fair bit. Yeah, Ben, we were a bit silly. That was all on us. No, we last part of the S's, we just got on the throttle a bit too early. Guy was catching us, so I was just trying to make a gap or build that gap back up. Got on the throttle a bit early, and yeah, we spun out, took him out. Unfortunately, I'm having a bit of a nightmare with that. But yeah, where are we now? $23rd. I think our required repairs are going to be pretty hefty as well. Look at the state of our car.
Okay, Toby. The pit window is now open.
That's good, Jim. That's a good job I'm already in there, isn't it? Required repairs. 1 minute 16. Optional repairs 40 minutes. I guarantee when I drive out here in 1 minute 12, the car is not going to drive. It will feel horrible.
I'm afraid of hitting you.
It's such a shame. Such a shame. I'll try driving out, and we might as well finish the race because I want to try and minimise the damage to this safety rating. Because otherwise, we're probably gonna be down near 1, and we're gonna be at risk of losing our A license. So yeah, I need to get that back up. So I might just finish this race anyway. But I understand completely if you don't want to watch because we're not gonna be fighting for a decent position. Such a shame. Such a shame. Right, I'm just gonna drive. I don't care. I don't like the fact that the wheel was already put in like that. He's obviously doing something with the steering rack, isn't he? Should we just see?
The track temperature's decreasing.
Yeah, like
It's now
what is the
44
point?
Celsius.
What is the point? It's so stupid, man. Like, I'm not ready to drive. I'm not ready. Why are you telling me that required repairs is done? What does required repairs even mean? So that the car actually starts or what? I would have thought required repairs means to have the car in a drivable, safe position that's allowable on track. It just makes no sense. It makes no sense.
Stephen, are you in a hurry?
I mean, I'm trying to see how many cars are on track. I think worst case scenario is we're going to lose 24 I rating. Safety rate. Safety rating we're going to lose a hell of a lot, but I don't think I've done an A license race in it's so long I don't really care. Shall I leave it a minute? I mean, I don't know how long it's going to be to get it drivable. R20, so we're not 18th, are we? Yeah, okay. Right, so we're probably going to lose more than that. Then we're probably going to lose more like 30, 40 high rating. Why that doesn't work? Graphics. All cars. Yeah, that should work. Wait till it gets 13. Lucky number 13, then we drive. And if it doesn't work this time, I'm just quit because, yeah, we're already a quarter of the way into the race. No, a third of the way into the race. I can't see a minute making a big difference repairing a steering rack, to be honest. No. Stupid game. Stupid game. Oh, well. Anyway, it is what it is. Sorry about that, guys. There was a reason I didn't want to do that, or in the back of my head didn't want to do that, because I knew something like that was going to happen. It's It's just typical. Normally, if I get a good result, a goodish result, it normally goes the other way next time. But yeah, I reckon six incident points on what, 2 laps. We're probably going to lose 0.2 for that, and then 0.4. So we're going to be on 1.4, I reckon. Yeah, we got to be careful. And obviously you got to get back up above 2 in 5 weeks, which shouldn't be too difficult. But I'm going to see what Mazda races there are. What's the production car challenge? See, that might be quite good to do in the MX-5. Even if you start from the pit, it's such a bloody mess that you can normally get into the positive iRating positions anyway. What about advanced Mazda? Again, that's 35-minute race at Suzuka. Yeah, no thanks. Don't fancy Suzuka and a Mazda. So annoying. So annoying. What about IMSA? That's the point. Where is it? I haven't done IMSA for a while. Last time I tried that was at Le Mans, and obviously that didn't go well. Oh yeah, Long Beach. We talked about that last week. I might do that. That might be quite good. Obviously, he's fairly risky in terms of safety rating, but it'll be fun. And then Ferrari's Okayama. I love Okayama. It's a fairly easy track, but Ferrari is an absolute clusterfuck. That's John's stomping ground as well. But yeah, oh well. Yeah, we're going to leave it there, guys. Again, apologies for those who tuned in for that race. Mike, you joined at the wrong time. you watched the wrong race. But yeah, I'm going to try not to be too grumpy now because I know I'm not even going to look. I'm not going to look tonight what my safety rating is. Then tomorrow, obviously, we've got the recorded video. It's a race video. And Friday, we're doing another stream. I'm not going to do Suzuka again. I'm going to practice a bit on that first. I mean, we're not miles off in terms of the pace we need, but I just need to be a bit more consistent because obviously that mistake we made on that race, that wouldn't have happened if I was completely comfortable. Yeah, I'm not too bothered about iRating, to be honest, because I know I can easily make that back up. What is difficult these days is safety rating, because now I'm not starting from the pits and having easy races where it's, you can have a clean race because you're right at the back. Because now I'm fighting for positions and fighting for iRating, I find it a lot harder to gain safety rating. I can pretty much keep it thereabouts, but losing it is fairly common. Because I think I started the season at around 3.5, 3.5, and obviously that's gone down and down and down and down and down over the course of the whole season, granted, but still it's come down. So I need to get it back up. So yeah, and it's just annoying because I know the only way to get it back up is either do longer races, because it's very hard to get it back up in a GT3 challenge race where it's only 20 minutes. Because if you have 1 or 2 incident points, you'll pretty much have an even loss nor gain. You need to have a perfect race to gain in those. So yeah, I need to do some longer races. As I say, I might just do the SimLab production car challenge, because I used to do those all the time. Start from the pits and you'd normally still finish top 10, because in the first lap half the field will take each other out, and you just drive on by and take 15 odd places, and yeah, still gain iRating, but because you're still fairly close to the back, you gain a nice amount of safety rating as well. No, there's no Nürburgring tracks, I think. We've already done Nürburgring in the production car challenge. I think that was fairly on in the season. I swear we've done it in that. Apparently not. Yeah, weird. I thought we did it. What about advanced Mazda? That maybe it's that one. I swear I've done something in the no. So Nürburgring's next week. Ah, it's a Grand Prix track. Yeah, okay, so never mind. Ah, that's a shame, because yeah, the Nürburgring's just so good for getting safety rating. And because it's such a, people just take themselves out, even without crashing, they just take themselves out. You can still, again, start from the pits and get a fairly good result from that. Yeah, I don't think there's any. What about GT4s? Do they go to the Nürburgring? Probably not. Probably not, no. I don't know what I did it in then. I definitely did Nürburgring at the start of the season because I uploaded a video of it. Radical would be good. I really enjoyed Radical at Nürburgring. But again, yeah. So I might do that last. If it really comes to it and I need to get a lot of safety rating, that will be the one. Because weirdly, I just churned out 0x races for fun in the Radical, and it's one car I expected to not be able to do that in. Because that's such a obviously high downforce in something like the MX-5, so you can put a bit more pace into the corners and not be as slow and careful. But it's one of those things where once you lose it, yeah, you're gone. Like the MX-5 gives you a bit more forgiveness to kind of correct yourself. But yeah, as I said, sorry about that, guys. I'm quite frustrated now, just because, yeah, I should have quit while I was semi ahead and not did that. But yeah, it is what it is. Friday we're going to do LFM races, I think, at Barcelona. So I did a couple of practice laps on that earlier. I'm fairly comfortable with that, so we might just do that. Unless I find another race I want to do, but I don't. We're not going to be doing Suzuka. Yeah, that's a disaster. What happens, by the way, if you forfeit? Like, if I forfeit now, do I automatically finish dead last? Not that it matters because I'm not planning on doing another race, but it used to be withdraw, but obviously now it says forfeit. So I'm guessing if you press that now, you just finish last. It's like completely dropping out of it altogether. So yeah, we won't be clicking that. Yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching. Oh man, I always finish a stream with slightly more viewers than in the race, and I always feel bad for anyone that's joined and they're like, oh, he's going now. But if you have just joined, yeah, you missed a terrible last race. We spun out, and when we spun, the guy went into us, totally ruined our race. Well, he didn't ruin our race, we ruined our own race. The damage from hitting the guy was our own fault. First race, all right, finished 9th. First time running it, qualified 8th. So neither here nor there in terms of really gaining positions. We were slightly better off at the start of the race, but yeah. Sorry if you just joined. As I say, tomorrow there's a recorded race if you want to watch that, and Friday we'll stream again. But thanks everyone for watching, guys, and I will see you. I'm not just like looking at a weird position. I'm trying to see the end stream button, and I'll see you on Friday. See you guys.